Welcome to my YouTube channel. God Speaks Today.
In the heights of heaven, where light knew no rival, a spark of pride.
Lucifer, the morning star, admired the throne of God and whispered in his heart, "Why should he reign above me?" He gazed upon creation, longing to hold the power of God within his grasp, feeling a fire he could not contain.
Angels whispered around him, unaware of the storm brewing in the heart of the morning star. Pride became a throne in his heart, ambition a crown he desired more than loyalty itself. He challenged the order of heaven silently, plotting a kingdom where he alone would be revered.
God's glory shone like a sun, yet Lucifer's eyes sought to outshine it with his own fire.
I will ascend above the stars of God. The angels who loved him began to sense a subtle darkness creeping into his radiance. Every prayer of creation felt like a reminder that God's power could never be his own. His wings, once pure and radiant, now glimmered with the shadow of rebellion.
Whispers of envy turned to words, and words to defiance, as he dared to imagine a throne equal to God's. His mind plotted, a storm forming in silence, unseen yet felt by the holiest angels. He remembered the praises sung to God, and felt a bitter desire for them to be his own.
I am as the Most High, he thought, the words burning like fire in his heart. Every command of God became a chain he longed to break, a crown he wished to claim. The angels felt a tremor in heaven as pride began to reshape what once was perfect.
Lucifer's heart no longer bowed. It demanded, it challenged, it rebelled silently.
Every thought of humility felt like a cage, every angelic law like a chain he wished to shatter.
Pride whispered promises of glory, seducing him with visions of power that belonged only to God.
Even the stars of heaven seemed to bend toward his ambition, though they belonged to God's design. His beauty, unmatched among angels, became a weapon in the war of desire for supremacy. The harmony of heaven trembled, as whispers of rebellion grew louder in the heart of the morning star.
God's glory shone unchallenged, yet Lucifer's mind plotted a rival throne in secret. Every act of creation he witnessed became fuel for a longing he could not deny.
He imagined angels bowing to him, praising his name as the mightiest of all. Every virtue in heaven became a rival to his pride, every law a wall to break. Simple. The desire to ascend above all angels burned in his heart like a consuming flame. Even the heavens themselves seemed small to a mind consumed by pride and ambition. His whisper became a roar in his soul. I will be like the Most High. The angels who followed him began to feel the pull of a darkness that promised freedom, yet destruction. Every corner of heaven seemed to whisper his name with envy, a dangerous seed sown in perfection. The beauty of his voice, once a hymn of worship, now. Even Michael, the mighty warrior, sensed a threat growing in the heart of the brightest angel. Lucifer's ambition became a mirror, reflecting his desire to overthrow the eternal throne itself. Every prayer that rose from earth became a reminder. God's power was not his to claim. His wings, radiant and magnificent, now bore the shadow of rebellion and defiance. Lucifer's voice echoed in the halls of heaven, carrying the challenge to God himself. Even the cherubim trembled,
as pride became a throne in the heart of an angel. Every command of God felt like a chain he refused to wear. His mind raced with visions of glory, his heart consumed by the fire of rebellion. Even light itself seemed to bend toward his ambition, reflecting the depth of his pride. Lucifer's beauty, his wisdom, became instruments of a rebellion that would shake eternity. Every angelic law became a wall, every divine command a cage he yearned to break. The morning star's heart burned with desire to reign where only God should rule. Even heaven's purest melodies now sounded like a challenge to his rising pride. Every whisper of the angels felt like praise that should have been his own. Pride had replaced humility. Ambition had replaced loyalty. Rebellion had replaced love. The spark of desire became a blaze that threatened to consume all of heaven.
Every angel who followed him felt the intoxicating pull of forbidden glory.
And so, pride rose where obedience once dwelled, and rebellion became a storm that would echo through eternity.